So now going forward to the biggest game of Wednesday. We had Man City, that was undefeated.
Yeah.
Manchester.
Versus Monaco.
Yeah.
Manchester City.
Biggest game of the week.
Yeah, of the week.
The most
Man
two
City,
competitive
Monaco.
teams in their domestic leagues.
The
Yeah.
hooligans of Italy.
These two teams are in the top five.
Say it again because you said Monaco.
No, I said 4-2 for Man City.
No,
Yeah.
No, you
I
said
said
Monaco.
4-2 Man
You said
City.
Monaco.
I said Monaco?
Yeah, you said Monaco. Like
I don't know how to hear.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say
Welcome back again to Take Aim. You know, my name is Los. You know me already. This is Carr, Watson, and the Mr. Ace, the one and only.
Ace.
Today we're gonna cover Champions League, the Wednesdays
Game fixtures.
game fixture.
Alright, so first game we got Real Madrid went to the Wembley Stadium, faced Tottenham, and Tottenham gave them the scooty-doo pop 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 pop. So the final score was 3-1 for Tottenham. Any take on that game, guys?
Really slow transition to defend counters made by Spurs. Obviously, Dele Alli, Winks, and Eriksson really led that midfield to go on the quick counters, catch them off guard, and that's what led to the goals. They overwhelmed them. Huge game for the Cams.
Before that game, I actually did not know how strong Harry Kane was, bro.
yeah, Harry Kane.
He bodied them.
He did. He was very
He
physical.
bullied Ramos.
But I feel like Dele Alli and Eriksson really accentuated getting
This is
that
coming
ball.
from a Madrid fan, yo. Like, we got bodied.
Harry Kane bullied Ramos. Like, he bullied him.
He did.
And having Trippier too coming in, he gets some good
Crosses, great
crosses,
crosses.
great,
He
great.
almost fulfilled Walker's role as if he'd never left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though Walker's generally more well-rounded, Trippier had a great game. I felt Real Madrid also were lost communication sometimes. You saw Ronaldo getting
Especially
frustrated.
going forward, yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have much going
Ramos
forward.
shooting the ball,
You can tell
Ronaldo
that
extending.
there's something missing with that team.
Yeah.
They're
It's not
frustrated,
clicking.
man.
It's
They're
not
not doing good this
I
year
don't
so
know
far.
if it's the fact that they don't have Bale, but you can tell that there's something not clicking this season.
Well, let me just say this. I don't want to put in Real Madrid's defense. The attackers did what they could. Benzema and Ronaldo scored some. They shot some great shots. Ronaldo scored. Esco did what he could. It felt like no matter what they were doing, Tottenham knew how to isolate them of their weaknesses, separate them apart, and really dismantle that team and progress that midfield forward. Because Winks, Dele Alli, and Eriksson, they were phenomenal.
I feel like coming in the January window, they're going to make some major changes. At least one big change to that team.
Yeah, I mean, it could go so many ways. I mean, like you could see that. I mean,
Could be the end of Zizou.
it could be. That's been the rumor
Could be.
actually.
They
Could
just
be.
locked him into a deal though.
But the thing is, it could be, if Real Madrid, they're always quick.
Breaching stuff.
They're
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
If the Real Madrid's not doing well, they're
Back.
quick.
Payout
And
losses
the
and
thing is,
breach.
we'll have to wait and see because this is the first time Zidane
Yeah.
He's in a losing
has
position.
had some tough times to go
it's
some
the
problems
first time.
because last 2 years he's been winning everything.
W's.
So it's been easy.
W's.
But now this is tough times. You're gonna see his character. If he's able to, as a manager,
Pull
to
him
pull him
through,
out,
lift him
pull
up,
him out, get to winning ways again. But Tottenham, get up to them. Wembley.
Big up.
Wembley, they finally win at Wembley. No, not finally. They've been winning at Wembley. The curse is over.
Oh gosh.
We can all say that now.
A man like what's his name?
Not yet.
These Arsenal fans, they're crying right now.
A man like Kalichi went on the pitch and prayed for Tottenham this time.
The Arsenal fans, they're crying right now.
But yeah, alright, so next game we have Besiktas versus Monaco.
Yeah.
That game ended in a draw, 1-1.
A lot of pressure with the ultras in that stadium in Turkey. Those guys are hooligans. The fans, they make it very intimidating for anybody that comes there. Unfortunately, didn't get the best out of Lamar from Monaco. He got off in the 24th minute. Jovetic comes in on the wing. They defended very well in containing guys like Tosan, Quaresma, and Tosic, who were on the prowess of scoring or like on the brink, just getting closer. But nothing. Like they just really solidified things in the back.
Monaco is looking like they won't make it out the group stage. Their last place right now with only 2 points. And surprising, Besiktas has 10 points right now, first in the group. It's very surprising that Monaco, especially with their run last year, making semifinals, that they wouldn't be able to get out of the group stage. I know they lost a couple players over the summer.
Yeah, key
players, but
Mbappe, man.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the biggest game of Wednesday, which was Man City, the undefeated team in England, versus Napoli,
The top team
the
in
top
Syria.
team in
their
Syria.
domestic clubs.
Hands down, the most competitive teams
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
They're both in my top 5. This game was so entertaining to watch.
The final score of this game was 4-2 for Man City.
Yeah, Napoli's starting really strong with Dries Mertens and Insigne. It's performances like that with Insigne. I can see why Giovinco's not called up in the Italy squad. Like the guy, he's just cutting edge. Like they started really strong, and luckily by the halftime, Guardiola, when they had the equalizer, he made some adjustments. You can tell at the half to be able to get more tactical and adjust to how the way Napoli was playing to contain those attackers. And I think they did well. They came back phenomenally. Aguero scored and then broke the Man City goal scoring record. Like these guys are just unreal. I actually think Man City is going to contend for the Champions League this year. Overall, though, that foul that Sané did in the box, I think the penalty.
Soft, man.
He doesn't believe it, but I think that was a well-deserved penalty.
The touch went all the way out of bounds, man. He took the touch and went 30 yards. And then you got
He committed with his foot.
Come on, man. Italians
still
diving
through.
in the Italian league, bringing it to the Champions
It was
League.
a foul. Look, it wasn't a hard foul, but nevertheless it was a foul because of the gesture.
You know what happened? The soccer gods talked and they lost.
That's it.
It was good. Sterling with a 10th goal of the season. Pep, you better get on your knees and start praying for this guy. Because he might finish with the most goals for that team.
Yeah, that shot from Stadium was
nice and low with power.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Of course, Aguero scoring.
Yeah.
Again.
The run from
Again and again. Back again.
The run from the young player Sané.
Sané. Oh, we didn't talk about
crazy
that.
run.
Sané, the run.
Oh man.
And you know the cross that he whipped Stones for his goal was so accurate.
Yeah.
So accurate.
Yeah.
That's such an ideal lineup. These guys,
Man City, I don't know.
Fire, bro.
I would be more afraid of them than any other team in the world right now, without a doubt.
All right, our next game is Porto versus Red Bull Leipzig. Porto came out with the W, winning 3-1.
No surprise.
Porto.
You know, Porto is a team that's not only won it in 2004, they just generally have experience in this type of major tournament. And Red Bull's not a very experienced team in Champions League. These kind of things can affect the dynamic. If you're not experienced in this type of thing, generally clubs don't get as far. Porto knew they came in the game with a plan. I think Red Bull should have started with their top striker last season, who had over 20 goals, Timo Werner, who was on the bench. Gets subbed in late, scores, obviously. Who else? The only goal that they made. I think he should have been on the whole time. But once again, phenomenal midfield support from Danilo Pereira from Porto. Man of the match for me. Danilo Pereira, goal, assist. He was everywhere to be found on that pitch. He's so good on Portugal. He's so good for his club. Easy, secure win for them, honestly. But Red Bulls, I have to say, if I'm going to give credit, they do get the best out of Jean-Kevin Augustin.
Yeah.
You know, he was a bit of a dud at PSG. I mean, not to say when they did reject him, he went down to PSG too. He scored 10 goals. Red Bull saw the potential.
Yeah.
They brought him in. And I saw a lot of potential that game. No goals, unfortunately, finished, but Bruma, the same deal from Galatasaray.
Yeah.
Those guys are really good. Underrated.
But yeah, it's their first. But Red Bull's their first time in the Champions League.
Yeah. Don't expect too much.
They don't have the experience as a club for this competition. They're not doing too bad. Last game they got their first win, so they still have a chance to make it to the round of 16 if some fixtures go their way. But I think they're taking it as an experience, not really expecting too much out of the group stage.
Our next game here was a draw, another draw, unfortunately.
Yeah, another draw, boring.
Between Borussia Dortmund and Apoel.
Not an entertaining game.
Yeah. Well,
Now-
both teams are pretty much out of it.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Tottenham top of the group with 10 points, Real Madrid with 7. I don't think any Dortmund or Paul, they're done. 2 points. They're pretty
lacking
much done.
creativity again. Like they set up Aubameyang nice. Kagawa did a great job, but they just couldn't finish.
The game wasn't hot.
It was
It was
not
not
hot.
hot.
That's why I think he has his jacket on.
Yeah, this guy kept perspiration team.
You feel me, man? You understand?
Yeah,
Blood.
Alright, moving forward. Our last game, Shakhtar versus Feyenoord.
Los Santos.
Shakhtar finished the game winning 3-1.
This is your honorable mention of the week.
Yeah, he did.
You wanted to talk about this?
He did.
they want to talk about it.
You want to talk about this? About the goal?
Yeah, you want to talk about Marlos' goal?
Man.
2 goals.
Let
Two
me tell you.
goals.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
What's
The
going
game,
on?
the game, the action, the plays was phenomenal.
Yeah, that is true.
Phenomenal.
What did you think of Jorgensen?
Man, his goal was pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty,
It was
pretty,
nice,
yeah.
You know, it was a header, if I'm not mistaken. It was a goal, right? You guys remember the game?
Yeah, I
you
remember
guys were
this
watching the game?
I was
Come
watching.
on.
I watched the game live, man. Come
You
on.
never watched the game. It was a pretty goal.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the chick from Mario's, you got that relaxed. The chick from Mario's was a good chick.
Yeah, that was dirty.
That was
dirty.
That was
That was
Messi-esque, you know?
Yeah.
Messi-esque.
That was actually pretty rude.
He came in,
He
cut it
came
to
in.
his right. Ooh, the guy
Yeah.
just, woo!
Yeah.
He started dancing and he chipped it over the keeper. Keeper just looked at it. He's like, ah.
No, but it was a good game from both teams. A lot of action from them.
Yeah.
It's disappointing that this, you know.
But Shakhtar Donetsk, they've been in this competition so many times.
They know the
They
regime.
know the regime. They know what to expect.
They have a decent.
They know
plan,
coming
yeah.
into this that they have a good chance of making out a group.
It's
So-
disappointing for Feyenoord. Yeah, the action that they had, you know, like they could have scored more, but they.
It's kind of a similar young and inexperienced thing, kind of like
Yeah.
Anderlecht again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, those Brazilian Shakhtar guys have done this, man. Like,
Yeah. Maybe
I'm-
that.
and even those guys will get solely nipped. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, Willie in the Chelsea, and then and all so on and so forth, cause a trend of so many clubs want to get
Yeah.
Shakhtar's players.
Because it's interesting because
Yeah.
right now that group is a group with Napoli. Man City has 12 points from off. They've won every game. They're pretty much through. But Shakhtar has 9. And it looks like Napoli will make it out of the group. So Napoli only has 3 points right now. So it looks like Shakhtar Donetsk will make it out of their group and make it to the round of 16, which we've commonly seen them make it through. So,
Yeah.
so that's the Wednesday Champions League.
Take aim for our next videos and updates when we get further into the Champions League
Yeah.
competition.
Big ice.
So that's it,
Phenomenal.
guys. This is Take Him. I hope you enjoy.
Perspiration.
Make sure you share, like, comment.
Subscribe.
It's a
Subscribe.
Hit the bell icon to see the videos first.
Right here, you know.
You know,
Just-
Don't miss
Subscribe
it.
thing.
Subscribe.
subscribe.
It's a worldwide thing.
Right here.
Follow us on the gram.
So you
Follow us.
Link in the bio. Huh? Follow us on the
Link in
gram.
the
Don't worry.
You can cultivate it.
Thank
That's
you.
cool.
It's a man
You have
thing.
my forgiveness.